health of golf clubs in modern-day New Zealand is constantly under scrutiny as administrators look to lift memberships. And New Zealand Golf has challenged the sport to adopt a fresh way of thinking through the ANZ Golf Club Seminar Series, covering the length and breadth of the country. 15 workshops throughout August and September are putting the spotlight on the sustainability of golf clubs and deterrence to new members. The fresh outlook comes from ANZ's business training manager, Vicky Candestri, who's unabashed about being a golfing outsider.
Really, the aim is to think about how golf clubs can put a business plan in place. Golf is changing. We're seeing declining memberships across a number of clubs, which will affect the financial viability for golf clubs. So if golf clubs can start thinking about how they can move clubs forward, thinking about how they can attract new members and retain existing members, and really move and change with the times, then golf will last a lot longer, I think. I do get a little bit upset about the dress code, I have to admit. It does seem terribly old-fashioned, and I know that there are clubs that want to maintain their sort of prestige approach, and that's fine because that's the niche that they're playing in. But I don't think everybody can go for that niche sort of prestige look. So what do you think? Do you think we can just get rid of the dress code? I mean, just seriously, do I have to have a collar on my t-shirt? Is it that important? Well, I'm not really a golfer, and I guess I'm challenging them to say, okay, I'm not a golfer. What are you going to do to attract me? How are you going to get me into the game? What can you offer me? How can you remove some of that elitism? I mean, it does seem all a bit posh, doesn't it? I mean, got to wear the right clothes, got to do the right thing. How can you make it easy for me to become a member? So I'm trying to challenge some of their thinking. And there was a club in Sydney, and they decided to abolish the dress code completely. They let people come in jandals and board shorts and singlets, whatever they wanted to wear. Did it affect their behaviour? Didn't actually. But what happened, which was quite interesting, is that after a while, as these guys started to get a bit better, they realised that you couldn't really play properly in jandals, so they got the right shoes. And then they realised that playing in jeans and board shorts wasn't that comfortable either. So they ended up conforming to the right trousers, and then they got the right top, and they just kind of drifted into the dress code. But it wasn't enforced at the beginning, it just seemed more appropriate, and they fitted in more.
New Zealand Golf General Manager Dave Mankin welcomes a fresh set of eyes to a sport that needs to think outside the square.
This is a new area that New Zealand Golf are really getting into, and we don't have all the ideas. Like when your golf swing isn't the best, you get the professionals in. And what we've done with this seminar series is get the professionals in, the ANZ business development managers, and we've had them here today on the North Shore with 25 golf club managers, and just challenging their thinking, how they see their membership, where they see their club trending, and what they're going to do in the future to make sure that they are financially viable.
To be honest, this isn't really out of our space because there's a team of us who spend all our time training business owners. And whilst it's a club, it's still a business. And I think there's been that mentality of committee-run organisations that are not run from a business perspective. So we need to get the business thinking in place.
The business themes covered include everything from financial accountability to encouraging new members by breaking with tradition.
I mean, one thing I did suggest last week was clubs had Wi-Fi out on the courses for their members. If you're constantly getting Facebook updates from a friend who's having an absolute blast out there, maybe you're going to want to try it. Maybe you're going to come along with him the next time and have a go, because it's how you create advocacy. So you want your members talking about you on their Twitter and their Facebook, and you also want to have a Facebook page where you can communicate events, who won, what's going on, and get people part of that community as well.
Those attending the ANZ seminar series around the country have taken time to warm to the new ideas.
There is a perception, well, we've done it this way for 50 years and our members are quite happy, but you can't carry on doing things the same all the time. If you carry on doing the same things, you'll just get the same result. And we're not seeing the best results. So we want to see clubs growing, we want to see them evolving, and we want to see profitable, viable, sustainable clubs.
We've got to make golf as accessible as it possibly can be. We all know golfers that we love the game, it's brilliant, you know, you're out here in the sunshine, green space, it's lovely, but sometimes for a non-golfer it's a little bit intimidating. So we've got to encourage people to get involved in the game and to, you know, to become golf club members so that our clubs can thrive and we can find, you know, the next Lydia Ko, Danny Lee or Michael Campbell out there.